Learn to pray over your food and drink. And understanding that the Bible encourages the practice as a way to acknowledge the Most High as the provider, giving thanks for the provisions and consecrate the meal. Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 to 33 says, Jesus encourages believers not to worry about daily needs, highlighting the Most High's care for creation and promises that seeking the divine first ensures the needs are met. Okay? So our needs are met. We got to seek the Most High. I seek Him. I don't worry about none. I don't worry about nothing. Seek and you shall find. Knocking it shall open. Come on now. In spirituality, this is an ancient spiritual discipline of gratitude, consecration, and intention. It raises its vibration or neutralize any negative energy that may have been absorbed during the food's preparation or transport. So that's the reason you see all these people getting sick off of that lettuce. I try to be mindful and thanking them for nourishing me up with the water that I drink. You get just try to practice that and be mindful. And just being grateful for the food in your refrigerator. Like, I don't care if it's a pack of meat. Be grateful for that. Because then God knows when it's going to be gone. Just look back at your life and see. That's why we have food pantries. I've been to one. I've been to good ones and I've been to bad ones. One I could say was in Arizona where I taste can. Food tastes like can. I refuse to go back. And I pray to God on that. And He made sure that He provided for me and my children. And I know that's the truth. But they try to say, oh, we should eat 3 meals a day. No. That's why so many people that's overweight. It's not 3 meals a day. Me, I do one, a snack. My cutoff time for snacking, it's like 9. And I'm still at a healthy weight. I don't want to be bony. Like, gotta learn how to fast. Like, I be trying to extend my fasting time. So I like to eat so I don't try to fast 7 days in a row and all that. I fast at a certain amount of period of time because I think after 15 hours your body start burning fat. I think it's after 12 or 13 hours of fasting. Your body start burning that fat. But yeah. Just look up. See which one is good for you. The kids ain't gonna understand it, but you as an adult will. You can ask the universe, source, or divine energy to purify the food to align its nourishments perfectly with your body's needs. Verbally declaring that the food will bring healing and abundant energy to your cells. That way, like with me, I don't eat everybody's food. I don't. I stop. I don't care who it is. I don't eat everybody's food. But the simple fact is, I had got a stomach infection. Then I had to get surgery because of it. Never again. You know? You gotta see the kitchen. You gotta, But now I know, I didn't know that people could spiritually weaponize food on people. I didn't know that. But I'm learning. People could poison stuff. But that's the purpose of praying over your food and drink. Even when you're out in restaurants, you don't know what people's motives are. Think about it. You do not know what people's motives are. So that's why you have to pray. It's important to pray over your food and drink. Even when you leave your home and no one's there and you come back to your home, still pray over your home. Pray over your food in your home. Because you don't know. You don't know if the landlord allows somebody to come in your place. You gotta think about that. Yeah, they say it's against the law for a landlord have to notify a person. Look, mine didn't. It fake like it was an issue somewhere in my house. You know what I'm saying? So, let me tell you. To protect yourself, pray over your food and drink. Have your kids sit at the table. Teach them how to do that. Everybody take turns praying over their food and drinks. That'll be a nice routine for a family. But I'm just saying, the experience I had, boy, it went from one thing to another. Yep. And I'm not a sickly person. Never been sick like that. But now I cook my own food. From time to time, I probably will go out, but most of the time, I cook my own food. I learned my lesson. And I don't go out to people barbecues. I don't do none of that. You know, at that time, I barely was cooking for myself. You know what I'm saying? I was going to so many barbecues, then so many restaurants. I couldn't backtrack like where I got sick. Then I don't even let nobody cook for me. Only my kids. That's because I trust them. Because they was the only one there when I was sick. All All my other ones, my friends, my family, nope. So it had me like being suspect, like what the hell? I'm telling you, just pay attention to the company you keep. Don't let nobody pour your drink, pour your own drink. I'm telling you, it's evil out in this world. You know? Everybody not evil, but just pay attention. Shoot, God let me know, like, my family and my friends. You know how hurtful that is? You know? So just know, like, be careful. Pray over your food and drink. I get my water. Thank you for nourishing my body with this water. You know, they say the power of the tongue. Use your tongue. Speak life over your shit. Speak life. You could curse a person out, like, why don't you speak life over your food and drink? Come on now. It's real. It's real in these streets. I ain't gonna lie, it's real. But you know what? I got my spiritual armor on, ready. Ready for any spiritual battle that come to me. I'm telling you. It says it in the Bible. Thank God for your provisions and consecrate the meal. Spirituality. Show gratitude. Consecrate your meal. Set intentions on it. Raise the food vibration. Neutralize any negative energy that may have been absorbed during the food's preparation and transportation. Because why? You can have an angry chef cooking your food, putting that energy in that food. I'm sure y'all got bad meals. That's why. You know, killing that negative energy off of it. Even if somebody try to slip something in your food or anything, it neutralizes it. When you pray, the power of prayer is powerful. I'm telling you. And my thing is, why in church they give us those funny flake things and look, my son panicked when I didn't do it. I'm like, baby, God still love us if we don't do this. They keep showing the same. It's just repetitive and nothing is happening in our life. We still close to God no matter what. We don't have to do that. Communion. We don't have to do communion to be close to God. God, we are close to God. That personal relationship that we have. All of that is for show. And then for the ones that never practice inner consecration, They make you feel like you a devil. And God still love you. Even if you never did the communion, God still love you. That's not important. The relationship is important. The personal relationship. To me, going to church is a fashion show. I ain't got time for that. If I can't come as I am. Jesus wasn't even in a church. Jesus wasn't even around the rich. Jesus was with the people that needed help to understand God and love God. Come on now. He was around the poor, the people in need. I'm just grateful for my personal relationship. It brought me peace. It brought me to understand. It brought me wholeness within myself to know no one can tell me God don't love me. No one can tell me that I am not loved and I am not protected. That's why I walk through this valley of death, fear no evil. And I know no weapon formed against me shall prosper. As long as I continue to live my life. That's why you got to use your discernment and your intuition when you make friends and all of that, because you don't know when you're inviting the devil in. That's when you have to pay attention to the people around you. My grandma always told me, your best friend is your worst enemy. I couldn't understand why she said that. But I asked her, I'm like, Grandma, why you say that? She said, because they know everything about you. And she was right. You know, you ain't got to tell your best friend everything. They ain't got to know your left, like they said, never let your left hand know what you, don't do that. You could limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you winning and your friend ain't winning. Come on now. I saw it firsthand. You know? My best friend mom used to cook for me. Well, cook for everybody, so-called. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to put all that together. But anyway, I'm just saying, I don't eat from everybody. Them fake laughs, fake smiles, you got to pay attention to that. But your discernment will help you if you allow it to. Your intuition will help you. Don't be like, oh, I'm just overthinking. No, you're not. That's what they want you to think. Me, I'm going with the flow. I promise you. Any warning God give me, believe me, I'ma believe it. Now that I'm in my own energy, I ain't around a million people. especially low vibrational people. Yeah, I used to party, I used to kick it, I used to go, all that. But I prefer my peace now. And I do. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I got more time to myself to do what I want to do. Crazy part is I had to learn how to do things by myself all over again. But I've been doing that before I even met them. So it ain't that hard. But it's a lot of people that can't be alone, and that's sad. You better practice being alone in your own energy, or you'll be absorbing their energy. You want to absorb a negative person energy? It's like a match. It rubs off, like they say. I just wanted to, let you know. Pray over your food. Just learn to do it. We all in it together. I'm still researching things because why? I experienced it. And God guided me to the answers that I seek. Learn to seek, ask the question, and you will find. Mashe.